Welcome to another Flip Talk podcast. This is your boy Kudos. We have our co-host Christina Rose and our guest today, Rich.
Yo.
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
What up, gang?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the pod, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
First off,
Okay.
I was holding this the whole time. She sent me the address. And I was like, yo, like, where is this shit? So just driving all the way over here, I'm like, yo, where the fuck are they taking me? So I'm driving. It felt like if I was driving to freaking Pennsylvania, because it'd be like 8 minutes and it felt like 18 minutes. I'm like, nah, there's no way. They about to take me to a dungeon and be like, I'm gonna be like the guy from Taken, like, oh, good luck. And I never gonna see me again. It was a cool little drive though. It's a cool little drive.
Nah, for sure.
Thank you for having me though.
Of course.
It.
Thanks for coming, bro. We got so much to talk about, man.
Yes.
But yeah, how you feeling, Christina?
I'm chilling.
Talk to me,
We here. I'm excited. I want to see what we have today.
Yes. Yeah, we got Rich over here. So let's talk about Rich. So just to give everybody a little bit of background, Rich does a little bit of Instagram. He does skits and he also dabbles in acting. So we're gonna talk all about that. Let's start off with like Instagram and stuff like that, just to let everybody know like what solidified you.
So what made me start on Instagram, like my skits?
Yeah, and then talk about a little bit about your skits, like what you do on your skits.
All right. Yeah. So first off, everybody follow me at I am the real Rich on Instagram.
Yeah, I heard him.
But the way I started on Instagram is funny because I was just talking to one of my other friends about this too. But I really didn't want to do skits. Like I didn't know what to do. So the way I had started was during the pandemic. There was no school. There's no nothing. So one of my best friends, shout out to my boy Rigo. He in Spain right now playing professional basketball.
Nice.
But he sat down with me one day. Not even sat down with me. He always had a problem with me. Yo, why you always want to record people? Put your phone down. What the fuck? Like he used to always get annoyed. But there was one time like during the pandemic, I think it was before the pandemic, or like literally right after. He was like, "Yo, why don't you start doing Instagram skits? Like, that's the way to go." I was like, Instagram skits? Like, I don't even know how to do that stuff. Like, he was like, "Oh, you always want to record somebody, make people laugh. You always want to be the class clown or whatever the case is." Right. And I'm like, skits, I don't know, bro. So I just sat down one day and I was like, you know what? Let me look. So I started looking at people, like, like studying them. I think the people that I was looking at was like Drewski, Desi Banks,
Chiclet, Melanie.
Chiclet.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them, Chiclet, Melanie. So I didn't know what I wanted to do, like, as in Instagram. So I thought I wanted to. Did I want to be a meme page? Did I want to be like, like one of those Justin LeBoy pages, like, one of those, or just like a funny page, like a New York page that I just like throw funny videos, or just videos of myself.
Right.
So I just did a little bit of everything. Like there would be like 1 week that I post like, I'll repost like videos, but I'll put like my own caption. Or I'll do my own skit, but then I will put up like, like memes or something. Like I didn't know what field I wanted to get into. So I remember there was one time that I had posted like a video, and it literally took me from like 6K followers to like 13K followers in a couple like hours. Like I think Meek Mill has shared it, Drake has shared it, a couple NBA players that I know personally shared it, so that's how it got to them.
That's crazy.
So it went crazy viral. That's a little bit of how I got into like Instagram skits, was because of like, my best friend Rigo. He encouraged me. And till this day, he still encouraged me too. Like, keep on putting out his content, do videos with this person. But it was honestly just because I wanted to record people. And he was just like, you just do skits.
I respect it. Nah, yeah, for sure. I want to talk a little bit about the viral video. So obviously we know when a video goes viral, takes off, everybody starts looking at it. Everybody, it's something that is instant. Like you said, within a couple hours, it took off, right? So tell me what that video was like. Try to like describe it.
I think honestly, I know because it got taken down, so it was crazy. It had to be a crazy video. So I'm not really sure if it was a video that I created or it was a video like
a reshare,
like a reshare, that, or I don't know if it was a reshare or something that I created, or it was I honestly forgot what video it was, but I'm a spill some game. When Instagram, when any social media thinks that it looks real, viral. So it had to be like a look real video for it to go viral.
Gotcha.
So I forgot what video it was, but that shit had to go. Like it went crazy. I'm just sitting on my bed, just refreshing my news feeds. I'm like, nah, there's no way. 100 followers, this comment. I'm like, yo, nah. I went to sleep. I woke up the next day. I hit like 10K. I'm like, damn, what the hell?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
for sure. I think Skits is fire too, because you could be creative any way you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to stick to one niche. Like one day you could do a skit on like a relationship goals or whatever, right? And then the next skit could be like you making fun of a NBA player, like a random person. You know what I'm saying?
It could vary any way. And honestly, for any content creators that's out there, if you ever feel like this is not the video, it might really be the video. You know,
right?
If it's really not it, just put it out.
Especially
on TikTok. TikTok is weird. You could post a video today, it get a couple hundred views, whatever case. You wake up tomorrow, that shit is at 1 million.
Yeah.
I didn't even repost. I did a skit. I think I did a couple skits. A skit of you, a day in the bookings. It was funny. Trying to find parking in New York City, and it was one more. I was like, there's no way. Like the shits that really look real, it goes viral. So I'm like, nah, that's the way to go. You know.
I also feel like if it's like if you use a song or something or tag, it also like generates likes and views too.
That's a fact. But it all depends. It all depends on like the song. Sometimes you could get there too late. You have to, that's one thing. You got to get things when it's trending.
Facts.
Like it's like that. What's trending right now? I don't know when you're gonna post this, but what's trending right now is like, of course I'm from New York. Of course you gotta get on that shit. I'm about to do a video about that, but it's gonna be like twisted though.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I'm about to do a little video about that too.
That'd be fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. So you mentioned after your channel got taken down, you had to create a new one, right? So tell me about that transition. Like, did you come up like right away afterwards?
Hell no. That shit was the worst. Bro, I had lost my page. I was trying to get it back from Instagram, and they was not with it. So I went through like 3-4 pages.
Damn. 3-4 pages.
So with all the followers combined and the likes and shit like that, with the followers combined, I could have hit like 40,000 people, you know?
Yeah.
And at us coming up, you look at somebody's page like that, like, nah, this person's popping.
They doing something.
Like, they doing something,
For
you know?
sure.
And when I lost my page, I was like, damn, I gotta start all over?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then I always see myself on television doing something. Because I played basketball growing up. I played in high school. I played in college. So I was like, even if I do a commercial for like, Nike or a commercial overseas somewhere, always wanted to take that next level by being on television, by even playing on television. That's imagine, you got like family or something like that, and you just watching them on television, just playing ball or something like that. Like, oh my God, I know him. Like,
Yeah.
Then I always wanted that. So I always see myself on television. So with that being said, it was just like, damn, how do I get back there? Because that's how with the Chicolette millennial people, they got on because of social media.
Of course.
Right.
Definitely.
Like there's mad people that got like Drewski. Drewski is on because of social media. You know? So I always seen that as like, damn, I I was getting I had famous verified people that people are dying to take pictures with in my DMs. So people that are streaming on Twitch now and asking like they was asking me to do videos with them and stuff like that, and I'm just like, damn, I lost all of that shit. But I'm just like, damn, I have to start all over. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is, and it's a pro and con to losing it because when I had my page, I was wild, and I ain't gonna lie, I was just posting whatever the fuck I wanted. But with the industry I'm in now, I have to watch what I post because they do look at your social media crazy.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
remember I was on set. It's out now, so I can speak. Manifest. I was on Manifest, the set. I had just took a picture, like whatever the case is.
That's fire.
I had just took a picture. I had did my scene, went home early. I'm about to go to sleep. Netflix called me. Not even the production. Netflix called me like, yo, listen, you not in trouble, but you got to take that shit down. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, I'm trying to act stupid. Like, what you talking about? Like, I ain't. Yeah, we seen it on your page. You have to take it down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they would sue the fuck out of you. They would
That's
take
crazy.
and I'm poor. Oh my god, they would have took everything from my ass. But they Manifest called me like
Wow.
the Netflix called me like, yo, listen, you got to take that shit down. And I was like, all right, that's how I knew it was a pro and con to things because things I was, and then especially women. That industry is all about women. This the power that women have in that in like the entertainment, the film entertainment industry is crazy. No woman will want to work with you if you fucking sitting here bashing women at all.
Absolutely not.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel you.
So I had to change my whole thing around. Like my page right now, like yeah, I'll be throwing some like I don't make fun of women, but I just act like you know what a woman would do.
Right.
You know? Like you know that sassy thing. Like there's one thing about me. I have no shame in my game. I know I'm straight. Not saying that I have no problem with, you know, the other side. But people just be like, oh, no, that's too much. That's too much. I would never do that because, you know, you got to get out your comfort zone.
Right. Yeah, especially if you know what you're trying to do, you know what I mean? Like, you trying to do comedy, you feel me? So it's like, I feel like there's certain things, like, that is going to be funny that maybe somebody else may not be comfortable with. But if that's really what you want to do, is like, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. I grew up, honestly, right upstairs from a famous comedian. Like, he's a very, very known. His father and son. It's called, shout out to Gerald Kelly and Isaiah Kelly. I grew up right upstairs from them. And they still show me love to this day.
That's fine. That's what's up.
And they opened up for Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, been on America's America's Got Talent.
Fire.
Like, you know, stand up comedians, and I'm just like, you know, they don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So I always looked at it as like, if they don't care about this shit, or if they don't care if people judge. Like one thing about me, I don't care about like if I was talking to a girl or something like that, trying to holler at a girl. What's the worst thing the person gonna tell me? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. Move on.
Move on.
I feel you. So yeah, you made that move from like Instagram into like obviously acting and stuff. So let's talk a little bit about the process of like auditions and stuff. Like how was it for you going into that world?
So I didn't know nothing about acting at all. I didn't know you had to go to school for this shit. I didn't know you had to do auditions. I didn't know none of that. So I was helping my family in Pennsylvania with a construction company. They're up and coming. Well, they very, very successful. Shout out to them, Helping Hands. Well, no, it's JP Constructions now. But yeah, I was helping them with their construction company, and I'm more so of a pretty boy. Like in a way, like pretty boy ish. Like I don't like having my shit dirty at all. So I was helping them going to work, and I mean waking up, going to work, doing this, getting dirty, coming back tired. Like hell no, I couldn't do that stuff. But I'm. There's one thing about me, I never like give up. I do not give up.
I respect
And
that.
that's one thing I didn't want to do, was just give up on my family. So there was just one time, there was just one day, I think it was a week that I was just like struggling, like, yo, bro, I really don't want to do this shit. Like, I want to just, what is it out there for me? Like I told you, I played basketball my whole life. So I was like, it's either basketball, and then I was looking into real estate, and then I was looking into, what else I was looking into? Like, starting my own clothing business. I was like, I want to do something for me. But then I was like, construction, family, I know they're not going to fire my ass, you know? So I'm just like, damn, what do I do? So my aunt sat me down one day, and she was like, yo, listen, this ain't the job for you. I was like, what you mean? I was like, what you mean this is not the job for you? She's like, listen, I can tell you don't even like construction at all. I was like, damn. Like, I had told her, I was like, yo, listen, I don't want to fail on y'all at all. So she was like, yo, listen, I'm not firing you, but I'm gonna let you go. But when I say I want to let you go, is I want you to go do what you like doing. And I was like, what is that? She said, I want you to start acting. I said, acting? If you tell me how to get into the NBA, I'm gonna tell you, like, listen, you gotta practice. You gotta practice the drills. I've been in those things, or a different field. But acting, I was like, damn, you putting so much on my plate right now. Like, how the fuck? So I had went to Miami, and then I can't. I was just thinking out there, like, damn, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Then I came back, did a couple headshots of myself, sent it out, and my first gig was Raising Canaan Power Book 3.
Fire.
Yeah, so my first, it was actually a background role. So I didn't give a fuck if it was background, front round, anything. I was just like, yo, listen, it's just an honor for me to be here. This is what my aunt wants for me. Rest in peace to my mother, but I know she would be proud of me for doing something that, like, something out of some. She would be proud of me from doing something that a lot of people aren't comfortable with doing. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. If it's background, put me. If even if it's all the way in the back and you see my freaking hand, I was just like, damn, like, it's just an honor for me to be here. The first person I was working with was Joey Badass. Shout out to him. It was like, it literally opened up my eyes, like, damn, this is really cool. I fuck with it. And then it's just like a different type of entertainment, because I've been on sets, like, I've been filming in the middle of Times Square, right on the stairs, and it's just all eyes on you. So it's just like a rude awakening. So I was on set, my first set, and then they had put me, like, they were just like looking for people. And the thing about entertainment industry is that it's a hit or miss. Like, there could be like one person, like one day of the director could be like, you know what, I'm looking for something new. They pick you and just be like, you know what, let me hear you say this word real quick. You could be like, duh, and be like, oh yeah, this is the guy. Mic him up. And that's what happened to me.
Okay.
But the thing about me is that I didn't know nothing about this shit. So they wire me up. They made me say something. I'm like, oh, okay, like, okay. But I wasn't in the union, so they couldn't use my thing. I was like, fuck. Everybody in New York City watched Power.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So I was like, damn, all my friends watch Power. I'm about to be on Power. Came out. I was like, damn, another rude awakening. Like, that's a slap on my face. I'm just telling people I'm on Power, and fucking director cut me because I was, then when I started to like research more, is because I wasn't in the union. I was like, damn, that's fucked up, bro. But I've went on a couple more auditions, and because of COVID, I never really had to experience like the in-person auditions. Everything was just straight self-tape. You could be home, find a blank wall, and just record yourself. Until recently, that was another smack in my face. I had an audition. It was on Zoom, and it was like, yeah, this is what we're gonna do, and yeah, just improv most of it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, improv.
You're not gonna even give me a little scenario script. They say, yeah, this is scenario script. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, damn. So I just did something. They said they fucked with the OD, but they ended up giving it to somebody else. But that's the whole thing about auditioning and shit, is like, damn, you would never know if they going to pick you until like whatever.
Right.
I'm like, fuck. So you could go 2 weeks, 3 weeks just thinking like, damn, did I get the role? And then next thing you know, it could be a hit or miss. You could be like, fuck, I didn't even get the role. They call you back like, yeah, we want to use you. Like, oh shit, all right. When do I start? Mm-hmm. Then the next time is like, oh yeah, we just wanted to let you know that we just moved on and picked somebody else. I'm like, damn. You should just let me know right then and there.
Yeah, it's the anticipation.
Facts.
When you go into any industry, it's like you have your foot in the door. It's like you're there, but you're not really there, right? So
yeah, that's a fact.
It's one of these things where you were experiencing like these negatives, right? Where you thought you had a role and then they didn't use it, right?
Yeah, I had a couple auditions, self tapes that I was just like, I feel like I did good. They didn't get a call back until one day. I was in a gym. I was hooping, playing basketball with my best friend Rigo. I was playing basketball, whatever the case is. I got a call, an email, and text. Like, yo, listen, I saw your look. I liked it, and I want to use you. But I need you to audition right now. I need you to audition. Like, send me a self-tape within the next couple minutes. Speaking Spanish. I don't know a lick of Spanish. I don't know. I could say I could say like the cute things like the mi amor, tan bella, but I can't say it. Me and my grandmother be going back and forth trying to talk, and I just be like, sí. Da bien, bendición. Like, that's the only thing I really know how to say. Like, But so I'm like, yo, Rigo, these people really want me. I'm guessing, like, what's up? They was like, yeah, I need you to say these words in Spanish. I went on Google Translate, and my best friend, he's Haitian, so Haitian people know Spanish. But long story short, on the self tape, they made me say like in English, like, I love you, Dad, or something like that. It was something like simple, but it was like something hard for me. So I'm in the sauna room. Not even in the sauna room. I'm in the tanning room. Oh, and man. I just like, yo, bro, they don't like it, fuck it. But I'm just doing it, right? So I just said it, whatever the case is. They hit me back and said, yo, we want to use you. We want to book you for tomorrow. This is for it. All night, I was just trying to get there. I'm walking to the spot, too. Like, damn, these motherfuckers think that I know Spanish. I don't know no Spanish. I get there. Production cool. The production crew was cool. The person that was playing my father, he was cool. We did it in the back of a furniture store, right? So we doing it, whatever the case is. He's like, yeah, this is for a beer. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm doing it.
Like the advertisement?
The advertisement was a beer. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. It was a commercial. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, it's for a beer. All right. He's like, oh, yeah. I was like, dude. So I'm going over my lines and shit like that. He was like, yeah, we don't need that. We're going to just do improv. You say this, you say that. And I was like, damn, so I would just learn Spanish for no reason?
Fuck it. Now you know.
Now I know the papi and the shit like that. So I'm doing it, and they pull out some beers. It's called Happy Dad. I'm like, Happy Dad? Fuck. So I go. We had a great filming session. It It was like it literally to this day, like they treat me like I'm family.
That's what's up.
So I'm like, I bet. So they give me like like the beers and stuff like that. It's like a hard seltzer drink.
Yeah.
And I'm like going back home and I give it to like my family and shit. And they was like, I was just like researching. I'm like, who the wait, they're verified on Instagram. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm like, Happy Dad. It's coming to find out the people that's behind them is the Milk Boys, Drewski, Snoop Dogg, Elon Musk.
That's fire.
I'm like, I just did a commercial for these niggas.
That's fire.
I'm like, nah, this is fire. What the hell? He was like, when I was speaking to like the casting director, he was like, yeah, you locked in for life, bro.
That's
and
what's up.
they still show me love to this day. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that they send me like varsity jackets, shirts, hats. I was gonna actually wear my merch today, but all that shit is dirty because I was working out with it. But I was just like, yo, this is crazy. So I did that. I had booked a few things. Well, I'm gonna also be on BET, and it was supposed to come out in January, but it got pushed back to May. But the show is called Miss Pat Settles It. I'm supposed to be on that. I'm actually supposed to be on a show the end of this month. I'm supposed to be flying out to Tennessee.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's the end of this month. And then I got one more. It's actually a movie, and I'm actually preparing my body for it. But it's called 90s Love.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to be playing a very famous DJ from New York. His name is called Kid Capri.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so I'm supposed to be playing him in the 90s.
That's fire.
Yeah, so I got a few things coming up, and there's like a few other things that I can't really like disclose because I signed that NDA. But I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it.
Are they like all well, obviously one of them is a DJ role, but the other two, is it like comedy?
So
or is it
because of my look and because of my look, I get a lot of like inmate roles. Like a little, like I was featured on Law and Order as an inmate.
Okay.
My ass was running out the cell.
I think I seen that. I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was running out the cell. Like I got featured on that. Like it was really really cool. Like I was one of the prisoners that they had put on the board stating like, oh, this person had escaped prison.
That's fire.
And my name was like, damn, I forgot the name, but they said that I was from New York and I was born in like 19 like 80 something. I'm like, damn, bro. But the cool things about roles like that is like they made me grow my hair. I couldn't get no haircut. Like, it was like one of those like, yeah, you got to keep your same role. So a lot of people's like, damn, Rich, you need a haircut. Like, damn, all right, thank you. Just point out the obvious, but it's like, just being able to be like, oh, I'm preparing for a role.
So I'm working.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm getting paid. Like, so it's just like those things that you do that's actually like, is a blessing. Cause it's like, like you're like right now I'm preparing for a role in March. So I gotta get my body right. I gotta start eating differently, I gotta look differently. So and then being able to play as somebody else is crazy. It's like you gotta get their voice down pack, how they move and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the guy that plays Kanan in Raising Kanan, he's playing 50 Cent.
Right.
When he was
Younger.
young, but he talked like this and stuff like that. Cause 50 Cent got shot.
Right.
So his like, I feel like they should have changed that in a way. But I had a conversation with somebody in a way. I had a conversation with somebody, basically stating like they should have just kept the guy that played the guy that played 50 Cent as he was younger. Just just keep his voice, just keep his voice. Then show like maybe you could throw in like, oh, he got shot. Maybe that's why his voice changed.
Yeah.
They should just kept that. But just being able to play somebody else is crazy.
Nah, it's true.
That's fire. All right, so we summed up pretty much what you've been doing as far as like Insta and your shows and stuff like that. I kind of want to go into, because, you know, at the end of the day, what was cool and why I like bringing people on the podcast is because I want to bring people on who are trying to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody here, we're trying to get somewhere. We have goals. Sure. You know, Christina going after her music, stuff like that. And then, you know, you over here started off with Instagram. Now you're trying to get into like films and stuff, you know.
Yes, sir.
And there's a lot of different types of films. You know, you got your commercials, you got your shows, you got your movies. So there's a lot to work with. But like, to set a goal for yourself for like 2024, like what are you focusing on?
2024.
Yeah.
If any agents is looking at this, please, I need to get signed. I have so much talent. But 2024, my main goal is to get signed by an agent. You know, obviously get bigger roles because my family need to eat. Like I still live in the projects, you know. So it just I have that type of like I sometimes I get into that funk like you know, but I need to stop. One thing about me is that I need to get signed with an agent, stop being lazy, and just keep on auditioning. Even if I get like 1,000 no's, somebody's gonna say yes to me.
Absolutely.
Somebody's gonna say yes to me.
Are you reaching out?
Yeah, I have been reaching out. A couple people have been. I wouldn't say a couple people. Just one manager had hit me up, but then you know, I haven't heard anything back. But I'm just going with the flow. Am I hungry? Yes.
Yeah, stay hungry.
Am I hungry? Yes. I have a son. Like, you know, that's my motivation. Like I look at him every day and I'm like, I had to give you everything that I didn't have growing up.
For sure.
I ain't have no pops growing up at all. Single parent. My mom was sick. You know. I was sleeping in the living room. That was my bedroom, you know. Yeah. I went through the struggle growing up, you know. There was no food in the fridge, and I had to go across the street to a supermarket to pack bags to make sure that a 7, 8-year-old had to put food into my mom's fridge. Like, you know, like it's certain shit like that I just look at my son and I'm like, I would never want you to struggle growing up
or experience any of that.
But one thing I would say is like I was listening to Shaq. He said, I would always tell my son, I'm rich, not you. So it's like I would tell my son, like, yo, listen, I'm rich, not you. Like, I worked hard for this shit.
Yeah.
You gotta work hard too. Like, you would never have to struggle. I would never want to see you struggling. But you gotta work hard the same way I did. So my motivation is to make sure that my son don't have to do anything that I had to do growing up.
No, for sure. Yeah, I mean,
that's real.
Yeah, for sure. I think what stuck out from what you said is that, you know, everything you went through growing up, that's your passion, but it's what also drives you. So, for example, like when you're taking on a role, you could use those emotions, that passion to take on the role. You feel me?
Yeah, I haven't got to that point yet that I'm just like, you know, like I have to turn it on for me being sad, you know? Because everything I've been getting is just like straight like
gangster shit.
Yeah, like I'm punching your fucking face. Like, you know, like, you know, it was like more so like that, or like, you know, like court shows and shit like that. But I feel like when I get to that point, I feel like all that emotion is gonna come out of me, and probably that's what's gonna get me like that role. Because honestly, what I went through growing up, I wouldn't want anybody to experience it. But I would like to show somebody in the future, like, yo, listen, I was at the same place that you was at before. And I'm still going through that shit now. Like, you know, I still live in the projects, you know? But I still be going on auditions. Right. I don't let where I come from affect me. Right. I don't want to be a statistic, you know?
That's true.
So I just keep on going. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
You know, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta do it like that, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the grinding is the way to go, man. That's the reason this podcast started. You know what I'm saying? I love bringing people on, love hearing their story. You know, like one thing I do is before the pod is like I don't even want to ask you too many questions. So that, for example, like if I don't know you, like I don't want to ask so many questions because then I'm gonna know something you're gonna talk about. You feel me? So like I could have a broad idea of what you do, but I like to like go deep into what makes you you, right? So it's like, like for example, you could say you're talented, right? But 1,000 other people out there could say the same thing, and it's like what makes you unique? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
what about me sticks out?
Exactly.
That's why with auditions and shit like that, you gotta do something different like that other people won't do. Like a lot of people right now, I'm not into all of that sexual shit.
Yeah.
I'm not into all of that, like, me showing my ass, me showing like, my private parts or something. Probably my chest and shit, but my ass, no. My son gonna have this special one day. I'm gonna have a daughter one day. Look at daddy's ass. Nah, I don't want none of that shit. But a lot of people would definitely try to take on that role because of they're greedy for it. I want that.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta set yourself you gotta set yourself
standards.
Like give yourself standards so that you can be different from other people. You get so comfortable with like showing your ass, doing this, doing that, like that you just gonna get nothing, all of that stuff, and you're gonna have to settle for those bullshit roles when you could have been getting paid doing this. But Marvel not gonna pay you the $250,000 because your ass was showing out on VH1. Nah, they're not doing that.
Okay. You're talking on like the roles you have gotten, right?
Yeah.
So for example, like there's a stereotype that you feel you have around you where you have only certain roles you're able to do at the moment, right?
Yeah, right now, like because of my look and what I know. I have to take more classes though, but I have to get comfortable with doing other things. So what I've been getting was just like a whole bunch of like gritty roles.
Is it because that's what you're like auditioning for? Like, are you auditioning for that?
I actually because honestly, I don't have an agent, so I just submit for anything.
So you're doing your own bookings?
I'm doing my own bookings, my own everything.
Okay.
So what I've submitted for fucking businessmen. I've submitted for the funny guy. I've submitted for like a husband role, but then I've submitted for like gangster roles. I've literally submitted for
whatever
everything.
Is like
where everything is, but no sexual shit. Right. I'm not doing none of that.
No, I respect that.
But they just be like, yeah, you got that look for it.
I ain't gonna lie, you know what you kind of like give me? Like kind of more like Shameless.
Shameless.
Yeah. You ever seen that show?
I think I came across of it. I didn't really watch too much TV.
You should watch it. It's pretty good.
I just watch basketball.
It's kind of like... yeah.
I just watch basketball. That's all. I watch basketball on Jersey Shore. I love Jersey Shore. Oh my God.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Jersey Shore.
Yo, they're still going too. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I still be watching this.
They still be doing reunions.
There was one, I think like a month. I literally, from the first episode they ever aired to like the recent, like I was locked in. Like I was going to sleep till like 3 a.m, just like watching it, like just laughing at it too, Like recently, I had COVID, so I was trapped in the room.
Damn.
And I was watching Jersey Shore, and like 2 a.m, I'm just cracking up, crying. Like there's no way I'm really cracking up to a reality TV show right now at 2 a.m. called Jersey Shore.
No, they're hilarious. They're
retarded. I fuck with them. Shout out to Jersey Shore.
Nah, that show's mad catchy. Cause I remember growing up on that, man. Like when they was in Jersey.
It's funnier now too because I feel like now they're older. You see like them older and you see them before, and some of them are still like going through the same shit.
Nah, and some of them be still acting the same way. Like like Vinny was mad quiet. Mm-hmm. Vinny was mad quiet, but now he's like I think because he like lost the weight, got more confidence
They
and stuff
put
like
him,
that.
yeah, they put him on the show. That's how with the same show that Paulie did.
Yeah.
That he met his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So they try to put Vinny
yeah,
onto
actually
that.
seen that,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was funny.
Yeah,
that's
they always clowning my boy Vinny because he don't got a
Facts.
girlfriend. But yeah, I love Jersey Shore. Like I've actually got I have so much stuff that I have to do, but I have a reality TV show that I have to like submit for. Like I have to send a self tape for. It's like a survival thing.
Okay.
It's supposed to be on. I can talk about it, but it's supposed to be on Hulu.
Okay.
So it's like a survival show. You win like 100,000.
So you're really gonna go and be. Let me know. I got you. Share.
Nah, I need that. I'm about to do that shit, bro.
Nah, I'm not signing up. I'll share when he's on the page.
Oh,
though.
Definitely
not on some survival shit.
Why not?
Well, not me. Me personally, no. You for sure. Like, you know what? You want to do that? 100% support.
Listen, I
you
ain't
heard?
giving up. I am not giving up.
I feel you.
Listen, I don't even like losing money when I play 1-on-1 in basketball. You think I'm going to want to lose to a whole bunch of random motherfuckers for 100,000? Yeah, nah. I need that.
Yeah, for sure.
Gucci.
As long as it's not like what's that show? The surviving naked or something like that.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. They can have that. They can have that. There's two things I won't do. And I won't do nothing sexual. And I think I won't do anything that have to do with like me stepping out of my I want to use the words right. Stepping out of my sexuality.
Okay. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I go with
like, I could play like that, like bad bitch alert,
Hello.
But like being on like, kissing same I can't do that shit. It's a line.
Nah, I respect it.
For sure. So what's going on, Christina? How you doing?
What's up? We here, man. What's today? Today's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We here with Rich. Yeah. Thank you for coming out.
Nah, thank you.
For sure.
Thank you for having me.
Nah, it's been a time, I ain't gonna lie. We just been working. I love to see the ambition and the drive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That type of drive and ambition, I feel like it also motivates other people. And sometimes, you never know. Something what you said may be something that somebody does need to hear, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or does need that extra push, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. And I like how you keep it real, you keep it funky. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I honestly, this is the first podcast that I've I've been on another podcast and I've seen podcasts that they wanna be positive. Yeah. Like $1 million worth of game. They're positive. Like they tell you like, like the real shit.
Right.
Like, how you got up. Like, it's funny sometimes, like they be using it. But there's some podcasts that I've watched and I applaud you guys.
Thank you.
Keep it going because honestly, the bashing women has to stop. Yeah. That shit has to stop. Like, it's funny and all that, like, listening to what females be. I'd be like, yo.
It's like a back and forth.
I'd be like, yo, I'd be like, it's funny, but I'd be like, yo, just have some fucking respect for yourself. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
But I just be like, haha. Like, it's like one of those, but keep on. Don't anybody up here that ever bash a woman, bro, don't ever do that shit because I have women that look like, I wouldn't say like look up to me, but I have women that, that are in my circle that I respect a lot.
For sure.
Especially my aunt. My aunt she's very Christian.
Nah, shout outs to her. That's the one who started?
She's the one that made me start. She's the one that made me start that I'm just like, you know what? Like, I can't be on another podcast trying to bash women. Hell no. Yeah. So anybody that's has a podcast, bro, just stop the bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
And keep on doing what you're doing. As you see, like C4, 47. Shout out to you too. That's a big thing.
Nah, for sure.
I should have brought my Happy Dad shit. Shout out to Happy Dad. Word.
Yes, sir. So I mean, definitely. I I appreciate you definitely coming on. I definitely appreciate your ambition. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you got to keep going. Just don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be easy. Nothing's easy. You know what I'm saying? We even this podcast started, you know, somewhere, and we still going. We still trying to progress.
You start from the bottom. You
got
to work your way up, bro. You can't.
mm-hmm.
You can't give up.
It's like
in this, you can't. You can't start something and then just be like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it no more.
Yeah.
Or I'm not gonna do skits no more because I'm not getting the amount of likes like that. You know.
Yeah.
Like, you got to keep on going.
Yeah. If you set your mind to that, like, that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? And it's like, you really time, effort, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yes, it's about the talent too, you got what I mean? But it's also about the hunger. Like, you could be talented and then you just, like you said, you just leave it there and it will never grow on its own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yo, listen. Like, you too. Like, I was watching, like, your, like, I know you rap.
Yeah.
You sing. You do a little bit of everything. You know? Keep on going. I've been in the studio with fucking A Boogie.
Yeah.
Don Q. P&B Rock. Rest in peace to him. Before he passed away. Like, you know? Dave East.
Yeah.
Like, you know? Like, I've been in, like, you got it. You don't stop.
Yeah,
don't
just
stop
keep
at
going.
all.
Nah, the acting shit, I hope you... This year's gonna be the year, man. 2024.
Listen, a lot of people have been telling me, yo, I see you. This is the year for you, Rich. This is the year for you, Rich. It is. And like I told you, like, this month, I literally been getting shit left and right. Like, you know, like, even if it was auditions or even if it was, like, you know, like a court show, reality TV show, I know something's gonna happen.
For sure.
You know, I gotta be a little bit more patient, but I know something's gonna happen. And because of, like, you know, like the Happy Dad commercial, you know, being on TV for BT that's about to come out soon. And that shit's going to be comedy. I need you guys to tap in crazy. But that shit's going to be comedy. But, you know, just being on television, watching those networks that I watched growing up that I never thought I would be a part of.
Nah, that is fine.
That I would just be like, damn, son. I really know that something's going to happen. I'm just praying to God. But
it is.
Just, you know, with Manifest. You guys too, just keep that push. You know what you guys got to do? You guys got to look at something. Like with me, it's my son. You look at something and you think about what you want to be. Like, see yourself. Like with your podcast. Congratulations to you, 10K. You know how many people? You know how many people want 10K subscribers and probably more on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So what should we expect from you when you come back on next time?
Listen, hopefully, I'm gonna be in that hopefully when I get back, a couple things has dropped so I can show you guys, you know,
for sure
more. But sign with an agent and get more roles.
Hello.
Respect it. And then where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram at I am the real rich. I'm mainly on there, but you guys can follow me on TikTok at I am the real rich #1. But yeah, that's about it.
What? So when is the shows that you got going on?
So I got the BET thing coming out in May.
Like the beginning, end.
I think May 28th. That's the date. May 28th is the date.
Okay.
For BET.
Bet.
Then I got I'm shooting a movie, 90s Love, and in March, and the end of February. I can't disclose. I don't even know what I'm filming in the end of February, but I'm supposed to be flying out to Tennessee to go film something out there.
That's fire.
Bet. Yeah. And Christina, where can they find you?
My Instagram is ambitious_Christina. You already know the vibes. And well, right now this is just Instagram, but just tune in because you know I got a single coming up. I'm planning on dropping it on Valentine's Day. If you want, tune in on my Instagram. You see the photo shoot. I got a little. It's not up there, but my cover photo soon come out too. So
yeah, that was fire. Make sure y'all definitely tune in and check that out. I'm probably gonna put it up on the screen just so you guys can see some of the photos from the photo shoot. And then you guys can find me on Instagram at mena.nyc. Kudos NYC is the YouTube channel. Shout out to C4, shout out to 47, and shout out to my boy Rich. You know, we definitely gonna have you back on. We wish you the best for 2024, and you already know, man. Thank you for coming by, and you're always welcome here whenever you want to come in.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it, brother.
Word.
All right.
Thank you, Rich.
Thank you for tuning in, y'all. Flip Talk Podcast. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Peace.